coming in with a Zodiac reading for the signs for the month of February. I'm on air signs, and next is Libra. Last, I guess, in the air signs is Libra. Let's see what's coming out for Libra for February. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like here, we might be, collecting some of our harvest. We're kind of still in this little bit of this winter scene here, coming out. It looks like here we might be collecting some of the things that, we've manifested in. We've got this bounty here, but also too, the sevens, represent kind of that magic, I feel like. Number 7 also too, there could be a cycle coming in, and also the pentacles. So pentacles can be material gains. It could be career. It could be, a wealth, some sort of abundance is coming here for you. And I feel like you're going to be reaping that harvest off of that. So looks like here for Libra, what is the, could be too, we have a very green energy, so like something connected to the heart as well, but also it could be something connected to maybe your home life. It could be an abundance of, abundance can be anything. It could be abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of, it could be physical, abundance of money, or it could be something that, that you're bringing in here. Let's see, what's the guide coming out for Libra and the crystal companion? Looks like though we're kind of harvesting. Ooh, and we got some more green. Yes. Ascended Master Buddha and Peridot, wild compassion. I am graciously giving the blessings needed at the best possible moment, and then the most helpful and healing way to support the manifestation of my divine destiny. The creative workings of the divine are at play in all aspects of my life at all times. I surrender into the untamed power of the divine heart, the supreme and graceful presence of light within, allowing a higher order to unfold for the greatest good of all beings. So yeah, we have this this big heart energy coming in. So yeah, it could be like an abundance of this love, which also can attract, in that vibration, it can attract some of our things that we're manifesting in here. But also too, it's like I am graciously giving the blessings. So I feel like here that you do have some blessings coming in that you're going to be reaping the rewards from. Ascended Master, we've got some learning, some teaching, some lessons, some mastery in this. But also too, that Buddha. So we got Buddha is like that very big heart energy. It's giving me that very big heart, laughing joy as well with that. And then Peridot, which is that very, big heart stone here. But then we've got wild compassion. So I feel like here maybe your heart is growing. We've got some, we're bringing in, some of this, a lot of this energy of the heart. So compassion, love, joy, things like that. So it's saying here that the creative workings of the divine are at play in all aspects of my life in all times. So yeah, some creativity in there. And also too, like I surrender to the untamed power of the divine heart. So yeah, we've got that big heart energy coming out here. What do we have? A life lesson, soul lesson coming out here this month. Wild and free. It's gonna be like, we're kind of like, I feel like this month you're gonna feel like it's more free, but also you're gonna be getting really into your heart. So we got fear coming out here. So this is a soul lesson that's coming up at this time. So I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah. So I feel like here we've got this fear that might be affecting some of the things that are in our mind, but also I feel like we're rising over the fear. Now we're getting into the heart. We're rising over kind of the mind, the fear in the mind, and we're getting in the heart here. So it might be, so there, it looks like here, we're kind of overcoming that. We're kind of, I feel like too, we're reaping the rewards of that. We're overcoming that fear this month here. Let's see what else is coming out. So we're testing our resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, we're living in love now. From the heart. Maybe not so much for from the mind anymore. There might be a little bit of fear that pops up that's like kind of testing that. So it's saying I'm testing my resolve. So it's testing. There might be some fear that comes up that's testing you to get into your heart, to live from the love. So we got self-love come out 2255. And then we got number 14-5, so there is a transformation here. There's this butterfly. So it looks like here, you know, we're going to be focused on self-love. Yeah, like I was saying, we've got that big heart energy. And I feel like we're going to be reaping some rewards from that love there. But we're kind of radiating this very golden kind of color, which is abundance. I feel like we're going to be radiating some abundance here. There's going to be a transformation within that. So let's see what else comes out here. There's a higher order unfolding here, it's saying. Surrendering to our heart. We got the dream. Something is revealed, insight, breakthrough, number 4. I like that here because it's like, yeah, I feel like here there is going to be we've kind of got that energy of like, yeah, like I was saying, there might be some fear that pops up that's trying to like test us, but I feel like here we're going to have like a breakthrough with that. There is going to be some insight into that, and maybe it could be some of this reading here, but it looks like here there's something by this full moon that's popping out here for you. Number 4 is like our stability, but also too, I feel like pay attention to your dreams. You're getting messages in your dreams. You know, there is something that is going to be illuminated. And it might help you too with this self-love here. See how she's very just relaxed, very connected to the earth, very green again, coming out here. So I feel like being out in nature, connecting to that aspect there, you know, we've got this vulnerability, this relaxation and release here, and I feel like here, and also too, since we've got like this abundance coming out, it might be like some sort of physical goal or dream that you have as well, that you're reaping the rewards from, something that you manifested here. So let's see here, animal totem, surrendering, and yeah, we're kind of really surrendering in that card there. With the scythe on this card, you know, we might be cutting out, we might be like trying to cut out some of that fear with that too. We got love, the deer. Aw, there's a lot of green in these cards here. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Yeah, we got the self-love coming out here. The deer is that very kind of gentle animal. Also too, like the fawn is almost like this, gives me like almost like this little baby kind of thing. It's like this, when they're trying to get up, they're like a little bit shaky. So it's like, be gentle with yourself. Like, you know, you're gathering your strength here. Acknowledge your self-worth. See the light in all things. Yes, because we got like this, we're testing our resolve, our resolve to live in the energy of love. We're testing that. So we're seeing the light within maybe some of the fear, the wisdom within the fear that it's giving us here. Let me see what else is coming out. Very green again. Nature, big one for you this month, Libra. Nature's always a big one, but it looks like it's being very highlighted this month. So we've got here number 25, which is number 7. There's some sort of initiation happening here. So it says isolation, loneliness, bonds, home. Yeah, and I was going to say actually before I went on to this next card, like the deer is giving me that that home. Maybe it's a parent-child relationship here too, or something to do around the home. But it looks like here, you know, there might be some isolation that you're in this month. But I feel like here you're learning like self-love within that. You know, you're healing within that. You know, we're acknowledging our self-worth within that. You know, we're having compassion for ourselves within that. But also too, it's like we're sounding out like they have this, well, we've got this full moon again, a lot of this full moon energy. We're kind of like sounding out this signal. You know, I feel like here we're going to, you know, be forming bonds. We're going to be kind of calling out. And I feel like that's with our energy. We're almost like with our energy, we're going to be like singing, like it's almost like singing our song, but I feel like it's like almost like it's from the heart. It's like our heart energy is going to like attract in maybe some special bonds with people, and that could be like reaping this reward of this harvest too. It's like I feel like here it might be calling in maybe soul family, because our heart is now growing bigger and our vibration is now you know, it's now kind of illuminating outwards. I feel like you're going to be calling in maybe some soul family, or two, you might be really focused on, you know, your own home, your own family here with this. But there is some sort of like initiation here. And I feel like it's like you're going to find like your tribe where you feel like you belong as well. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but oh, I'm going to pull a crystal card and see what comes out here. Crystal companion. So we've got peridot. That's a gemstone. That one's a good one to work with. What else do we got here? Peridot. Like, oh my gosh, you can't make that up. Okay. So magnetize your motivation, it says here. What is it? Precious peridot is a chic type of olivine. It is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of peridot's green shade come from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. So this is going to be a really good gem to work with. And if you don't have it, just call in its energy. I know peridot, you know, it is a kind of a gemstone, so it is a little bit like more expensive, it can be. So just call in the energy of it, just and maybe imagine a green light surrounding you. Who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisical, and anyone dreading those long winter nights. Yeah, we got like this maybe you're in a period of isolation, but it's for a purpose. I'm getting here, you know, you're dreading those long winter nights. You're dreading being maybe alone here, but it's saying where to put it, wherever you give chase to love, money, joy, or power. Yeah, so we've got this abundance, this money energy coming in, like this abundance. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. So this is going to help you give you some motivation maybe here with this peridot, with that very green, big green heart energy, abundance, money. It's saying wherever, you know, love, whatever you know you're working on. If it's more abundance, then, or if it's more love, if it's more power, if it's more joy here. But it looks like here you're being asked to even have some compassion with yourself, because you might be in a period of isolation right now. But it's like it's teaching you like self-love. It's teaching you to live in the energy of love. Interesting. Past life connection. What's past life that's popping up? You might feel like a lone wolf. Yeah, you might feel like a lone wolf. You're never truly alone. I feel like though you're going to be calling in like a soul family. You're going to be forming some of these bonds. Whether it's with like your actual family members, or it's like, you know, people that you call in. Because I feel like your heart is calling them in. That's what it is. I feel like it's your heart. Your heart is calling in your people. Past life. Let's see here. What do we got? Community. Yeah, exactly what I was saying here. You're calling it in. Saying personal or professional connections. You're gonna be calling in, I feel like, some connections here just by living and loving yourself and living in that energy. I feel like it's like your heart is like it's magnetizing. Yeah, it says magnetize your motivation. I feel like your heart is magnetizing these people towards you. So we've got here this energy of this working together. You know, you might be called to, I don't know, like even in our areas here, we've got, you know, full moon circles. We got a lot of full moons in here. So you know, if that is something that, and you're around my area, I am in, you know, Pembroke, Petawawa, Ontario. So if you're in my area and you don't know about any of these, you know, I can help you with that, because there is a couple of full moons, there's new moons, you know, where women will gather, but also too, I feel like too, there is opportunities for men as well. A lot around here. There is a lot of community stuff that happens around here. So it looks like you're going to be, you know, maybe working on something with some people. I feel like this is kind of a past connection too. That's what I was saying, a soul family. I feel like this is a past connection. And then we've got number 38 here and number 11. So I feel like this is something new, and this might be something that you're bringing in here, this harvest. Maybe you're looking for your tribe, your people, your community within that. And I feel like too, the more that you love yourself, the more that you're going to bring that in. You're going to bring in the people that are truly for you on that same vibration. And yeah, like it's saying here, it could be personal, it could be professional, but there's some sort of opportunity there where you're bringing in this harvest, I feel like. But we've got this like newness out of that. But I feel like this is soul family. I feel like this is soul connections. So let me see what else here. With karmic thread, we're pulling at. We got restore mind, body, spirit here. And it's saying true healing happens when you align mind, body, and spirit. Reconnect to your essence. So we got that, you know, energy of grounding. We've got this restoration. We got this earth energy. Like even here it's saying, the lackadaisical. So like, yeah, if you're like, you know, lacking some motivation, it's like, yeah, restoring your mind, body, and spirit. Maybe some meditating in there. It looks like, you know, we're doing some meditating, connecting to that, connecting to our heart. But it looks like here that's going to help restore, you know, that's going to help heal some of these, maybe these, and this is kind of with that self-love too, right? It's that mind, that body, and that spirit, that self-love. You know, we've got, all of those are encompassed in there. So it's like, yeah, it's really giving me like, you're working on yourself, I feel like, or you have been working on yourself. You're working on yourself this month. It's going to bring in, you're going to reap some of the harvest from that. So let's see what else here. Higher self message. is your higher self message? You've had the power all along. Now you just need to believe it. And I like here where it's like with this peridot, it's saying like success isn't something you have to be afraid of. You have permission to go for it. Power up with peridot and enjoy the ride. So I feel like here, you know, you have that power. You're being asked to power up at this time. So the power of the heart I'm getting too is like there's this very big heart power. You have a very big heart power. Let's see, this is a healing affirmation. I would take a screenshot of this and, you know, say it to yourself as many times as you can this month. I feel like it's really going to help with healing. Inner beauty. Perfect. And I love that it's like with the self-love, with the love, with the deer, being gentle with yourselves. You heal with the power of love. So take a screenshot of that. You have a second. So it says here, I open the eyes of my heart and gaze directly to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. So yeah, it looks like here you're being really, you know, this month it's like that self-love, that inner beauty, seeing the beauty within yourself and within others, having that compassion for yourself. And I feel like here that's your message for this month. So you'll have to let me know if that resonated, Libra. Thank you.